You know, it's not every day where a mainstream news website says stock up on canned food for stock market crash, warns former Prime Minister Gordon Brown's advisor. Damian McBride said a coming economic collapse would be worse than the 2008 recession. Monday, August 24th, a former advisor to Gordon Brown has urged people to stock up on canned goods and bottled water as stock markets around the world slide. Damian McBride appeared to suggest that the stock market dip could lead to civil disorder or other situations where it would be unreasonable for someone to leave the house. Advice on the looming crash: number 1, get hard cash in a safe place now. Don't assume banks and cash points will be open or bank cards will work, he tweeted. Crash advice number 2, do you have enough bottled water, canned goods, and other essentials at home to live a month indoors? If not, get shopping. Crash advice number 3, agree on a rally point with your loved ones in case transport and communications get cut off, somewhere you can all head to. Mr. McBride credited his former boss, Gordon Brown, with preventing a cataclysm by nationalizing the banking system during the 2008 crash. Quote, we were close enough in 2008, if the bank bailout hadn't worked, he said, and what's coming is on 20 times that scale. Financial markets are unstable, and this is not him quoting anymore. Financial markets are unstable and periodically suffer crises which have devastating consequences for the wider economy. The Shanghai Composite, China's most important stock market index, was down 8.45%, erasing a year's gains in a single day's trading. The FTSE 100 fell 4.5%, hopping 60 billion euros off the price of UK shares, and the Dow Jones in the US fell by over 1,000 points in its first minute of trading. Some analysts have suggested that the stock market slide could be the start of a new global financial crisis. Mr. McBride's suggestions about stocking up on canned goods, setting rally points, and stocking up on bottled water were ridiculed by some users on Twitter as over the top, however. Mr. McBride was special advisor to Gordon Brown and head of communications at the Treasury for a period during the last Labour government. And you say, oh, that's over the top. Someone replies, but if everyone took any money they had out of the bank, wouldn't that in itself cause an economic crisis? Yeah. If people all decide, let me go take more money out of the bank than I normally would, just to hold for, months worth, so maybe, I don't know what the average person thinks, maybe $1,000, to have as a little safekeeping at home. If everybody went to their bank, not even everybody, just a lot of people, or a abnormal portion of people went and took $1,000 out of the bank, it would have that little amount would have devastating consequences. How many times have you went to the bank in any recent times and said, I need to get a few thousand or whatever out, and they said to you, well, we don't have it, or can you come back tomorrow, or I'll put an order in for your money and it'll be here on such and such day this week, or I can give you half at this branch, and if you want to go drive down to the other branch, I'll call ahead and see if they've got the other half. And I was dealing with that years ago. I can only imagine how it is now. All I know, you got an advisor to basically the president or the prime minister in the UK, London, telling you this. This is not some jabroni. This is not some conspiracy theorist. He's now saying what people like me have been saying for a long time. Except he missed one thing. And I know he ain't gonna say this. When he said have some cash stored at home, good idea. But I think what he really meant, or should have added, in addition as a bonus to people, you should have precious metals to save any wealth that you thought you might have had when this goes down. Now, being in his position that he was in, he's not going to say that. He may know that, but he is not going to say that. Hope you guys have some. Take care.